So check this out. We have tender, flavorful, shredded beef cooked to perfection, crispy beef over cabbage slaw, savory beef and broccoli, comforting keto ramen, and even tahini brownies for dessert. All of this plus pickled cucumbers and roasted veggies, prepped in just 1 hour to make your weeknight dinners effortless. Hi, I'm Ryan, a keto coach and certified advocate through the Metabolic Terrain Institute of Health. As I continue leaning into keto meals this year, I'm reminded of how easy, how delicious cooking low-carb foods really can be. So staying in a state of ketosis means you need to keep your insulin low so your body starts producing ketones. It's a fuel source that helps stabilize blood sugar, boosts energy, and sharpens mental focus. And these benefits I feel every day, and I love how empowering it is to know that what I'm eating is supporting my health. So each week, I strive to create meals that the family wants to eat, meals that we can look forward to, but that don't take more than 15 to 20 minutes to get on a plate. So if you have non-keto folks in the house, like I do, there's no worry here because these dishes could be paired with starches like steamed rice or noodles to keep everyone happy while using the same keto-friendly proteins. So this week I'm inspired by some bold Asian flavors, and I'm gonna show you how you can prep everything you need for a week of satisfying low-carb dinners plus a dessert all in 1 hour. So let's get started. So first up is shredded beef. So meal prep always starts with one main protein that can be adapted by simply changing the seasoning. So the star protein this week is chuck roast. I'm going to start by seasoning it liberally with salt and searing it to lock in flavor. And then I'm gonna cook it in my Instant Pot with onion, garlic, soy sauce, and broth until it is fall apart tender. And this shredded beef will be the base of all of the meals. Perfect for the crispy beef over cabbage slaw, the beef and broccoli, and the keto ramen. And I'll portion and freeze some of it so it stays tasting fresh all week long. So I'm prepping the broth for the ramen, and I'll simmer some beef broth with garlic, ginger, coconut aminos for a savory base. And I'll drop the eggs into some boiling water for 7 minutes before dumping it into an ice bath. And that's gonna result in some delicious jammy eggs. Next up, I'm roasting shiitake mushrooms and some bok choy in the oven with some olive oil, sprinkle of garlic powder, and some salt. Roasting brings out their natural sweetness and makes them perfect for the ramen or as a side dish with the shredded beef. And these veggies will reheat beautifully, and I love having them prepped and ready to go. For the noodles, we're replacing those carby ramen noodles with Shirataki noodles. So these are super convenient. You just need to rinse and drain them when it's time to eat. And I'll combine everything with the shredded beef, the roasted mushrooms and bok choy, the soft boiled egg for a comforting bowl of ramen with under 10 grams of net carbs. So while the beef is cooking, I'm going to make some pickled cucumbers. I'm going to add rice vinegar, a little red pepper, some garlic, a touch of salt for a tangy, spicy side dish. These cucumbers are great for adding brightness to any of the meals, and they can be stored in the fridge for up to a week. So later in the week, I plan to make a fresh cabbage slaw topped with crispy beef. So the slaw dressing is a creamy mix of tahini, coconut aminos, ginger, garlic, and I am prepping the dressing now and storing it in the fridge. So when it's time to eat, all I have to do is crisp up the beef in a skillet, toss the slaw in the dressing, and garnish it with some sesame seeds and some green onions. So this dish will come together in about 15 minutes and has a great contrast of textures and flavors. If you prefer a warm cabbage base, you could easily adapt this to make egg roll in a bowl. Just saute the cabbage instead of serving it raw. So the next dish is beef and broccoli. So for the beef and broccoli, I'm gonna prep the broccoli florets now by washing and trimming them so that they are ready to stir fry later on in the week. And I'll toss them in a simple soy sauce-based stir fry sauce and mix them with the shredded beef. So this dish reheats beautifully and has only about 3 net carbs per serving. And last but definitely not least are the tahini brownies. So these tahini brownies are fudgy, rich, and grain-free. I'm swapping sugar for brown sugar swerve, and I'm using a keto honey to keep them low carb. All right, we're gonna add about 1/3 cup of cocoa powder. So we have this cocoa powder, you want 1/3 cup, and a tablespoon of coconut flour, and about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We're gonna add about 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. So after mixing the batter, I'll bake them for about 25 minutes, and these brownies have just 4 grams of net carbs per serving. They are the perfect way to end a meal. So with all these basics prepped, your weeknight dinners will be a breeze. You can mix and match these dishes to suit your cravings. You can add the roasted veggies to your ramen, enjoy the pickled cucumbers as a side, or indulge in a tahini brownie for dessert. So that's it. 1 hour of prep and you're ready for a week of bold, flavorful keto meals. You'll have your shredded beef, your roasted veggies, your sauce, your sides. Dinner will be easy, it will be delicious, and best of all, it will be low carb. So how's your keto journey going? Share your wins, your challenges, any questions you have in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And check out my growing playlist of meal prep inspiration. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for more keto tips and recipes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.